It's Strictly Football Podcast, the ultimate Botswana's #1 football value chain conversations platform. Welcome to episode 6 of Strictly Football Podcast. I'm not alone, I'm with my niggas here.
Big Matt.
What's up, mate?
Chilling. The ZEBRAS keep Morocco.
What's up, man?
No, Mr. Always chilling, my guy. Mr. Always chilling. We pay a little yeah.
Okay, as you can see, we are putting on a lot of national team regalia today. It's all conversation national teams. We are talking the MARES and we are also talking the ZEBRAS for life. First things first, maybe before we go into the MARES, let's speak about the matches we watched. Is it last weekend?
Yeah,
last weekend.
Yeah, the Gaborone United Ladies versus Chwaneng, BDF, which other team?
Yeah, the DTCB playoffs, eh?
Yeah.
I think our women football is growing, and I love the direction. You know, it's I personally managed to join in Lee GU. I think the football on display Friday night. Yeah, it's very encouraging. They play. It was 2-0 on the day. On the night, GU needs let's us get the goal.
And obviously, I was rooting for GU, and you were rooting for Johnny. So we lost twice in 2 weeks at the same stadium. But yeah, continue.
Allegiance is a support of football. But like we are saying, no, I think the women and I love the interest or even the younger kids, women, girls, into our football. Yeah, I believe what the direction I think we've been qualifying. This is our second qualification to WAFCON, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I believe we will be a permanent fixture in this WAFCON. Big ups to the administrator at Botswana football. Women football. Big ups to the team.
We really have to give it to them. They'll be good.
They've been good. What I like most about our women football, honestly, has to be the structure of the league. So it's not very, because the resources are minimal, it's not very costly to run them. Region, I think there are about 5 regions.
Yeah.
No, actually there are more than that. But then the top 4. Teams from different regions that are close to come together. All the top 4.
Yeah.
So I think for me the structure is well set. So far I think GU qualified for the structure. The coach GU, not the player.
It has been good both sides.
Yeah. You know, for a long time it was double action. Now GU has taken over. And, we can only congratulate them for that.
It's sort of the national team. Yeah, very good team.
It's managed by who?
And they have a good,
Reza Munene. He also did manage double action.
Yeah.
Then he had to manage the gentleman GU. Zakem. I think Zakem is proving to be a very good visionary.
By bringing Sika on board.
Yes. I think it has done great for their team.
No, I think Sikele Nehela, track record with women football. My guy, you can beat him.
Yeah.
He's done very well. Shout
out to all the teams that qualified. I understand there are other games that have been played this weekend.
Yeah, other games are being played this weekend. Not Saudi Arabia, not Central. Side Francis Town. Because ultimately they have to be 4 winners. I think 4 winners are going to end up coming this side for the top 4.
And also just a quick one on that. Orapalo is the team
very strong team.
Very strong.
Winning that side.
Yeah, they won the region. Very strong team.
Strong.
Yeah, joining low and they won the region. I think they are a new team, but I think I love what I saw. But I like Karim number 6 here.
Okay.
Yeah.
We should. She did well. She did well. Okay, let me give it that to her. I think they did well.
Yeah.
And they have a good coach. Our former
national team
coach. I think she's cooking something nice.
Yeah.
No, that's good. Actually, speaking of players, I understand Orapa has a striker who 18 goals in 3 games.
3 matches,
3 matches, and also his assists. Oliver Riley, a top player. We want a chance to get to see them because Araba Boni. Both Francis Town United, Leonega, team. we want to see that. But my question is, Ikai FA Cup side. I think it's something we should maybe look at.
We should look into.
Because I think maybe team is doing like what to me Soccer Angels.
Shout out to my home village.
Yeah, because you know, even those small teams did go Mazoti Mazoti is a team.
Yeah, clarify that.
Mazoti is a team. No, Mazoti is a team. Mexican girl.
Oh,
that's my team.
Not team is I mean the truth. If you come here, because
yeah, because it's from the hood.
Yeah, from the hood. Then give prisons. We used to be a strong team, but
oh, you got your prisons. Your prisons through and through.
Team, prison through and through.
Yeah.
It will go prison.
How is it doing?
No, we are coming now.
How is Birmingham? No, because when I left prison,
It's a brilliant player.
There's a brilliant striker, top striker. I left prisons when she stopped playing.
Has she been in the setup?
For some reason, not so much. I don't know why. What's the reason?
But she's top striker.
She's a top
No,
striker.
prisons used to have a lot of good players. Bo Saha. Yeah, I forgot the names, but
Because it's so down that you don't watch it anymore.
yeah, my man. No, we will
The security systems is my other team go Wasading. Very good team.
No,
they're fully supporting.
Team what's the name of that? The guy who coach. It's a good friend of mine.
The
He
guy
used to
who
play.
coach.
He used to play security systems.
Uh-huh.
He's also building something nice there.
No, I think they've been nice this
That's
past
my
few
team.
years.
That's my
okay.
team.
Yeah, but my worry.
I can't say my
only
team because I'm gonna be judged. So.
My only worry in that
What do you mean? I'm gonna be judged, so I can't say my team.
I think I'm worried about Hulu Yarona Yeri hang chance of initial team. I think we are seeing same faces over and over and over and again. Metro was talking about striker Sako Rapa who's been free scoring, but how you got try nations so how you campaign.
Oh, we have the squad here.
Yeah, I think we need to
talk about those who think
we need to introduce some of these players. Let's see what they're capable of. Let's inject a bit of new energy into the team.
But mate, from what he's saying,
Yeah.
don't you think the problem will be that the camps are very little? Therefore, Alex doesn't necessarily have much time to
Yeah, he doesn't.
He doesn't.
go around to give players a chance. Because right now, after Tri-Nations, you do not give final camp there.
But
Yeah, because of course.
So when are you going to have time to
try? The mother body should be healthy.
What is his budget? What is his budget to say, Alex, agenda league on north this weekend so certain teams here and here are the players being profiled? We need to know now Alex.
Can I one other
picky players, but
or the resources to even
one other thing that Alex say only a club that he's managing as well.
Yes.
Keep coach UB Hawks.
Yes.
Yeah. That time UB Hawks at Jamaica. Yeah.
You think it might affect also his
so ZEBRAS here. He's able to watch
so many games.
League.
Even first division, I think it was
Alex say UB Hawks, BFA. I think it's something it might have a bit of
having two different
challenges.
kind of operational elements for the national teams coaches. I get.
Yeah.
Who he really is working there, but for Alex it might be a different kind of approach in terms of their agreement with
the FA
association. Yes.
Yeah, but a lot of association like you're saying, they need to. I think more resources should be afforded to women as well.
They're proving that they can.
They're proving. Corporate, we need better. We need your PST bet. Come through, sponsor FA Cup the other side. You understand? Let's increase the competition.
Yeah.
Okay, talking about that, let's go into the MARES. They have a match today, just now actually.
Yeah.
I don't know if the first 11 is already out.
The first 11 is
and
out.
I also don't know if, in terms of the squad, we saw some comments earlier when people were asking, these guys are champions, they don't have a player there, etc. etc.
It goes down to the issue is Coach Alex having the right resources to go out there all level Galaxy, all the way to Francistown or Pamaung, because Ghana how the national team, we need to ensure that all teams are represented. Let's only the leagues the regional leagues, the lower divisions and the upper divisions.
Yeah.
So Haratsa, for instance, Francistown United and GU, they're on the same level. It's more like they're on the same level.
yeah.
So they also need the same exposure. The players can play the same and because how level the squad, I think also that they're aging because all these guys given at the previous WAFCON.
Yeah.
So Babangwe, Humpino Ifan go 7 to Akele, also a very terrible injury.
Yeah.
That
I'm glad she's back,
it's only by the grace of God or maybe.
Do you think she's going to have a huge impact after injuring her?
We have to manage.
If you're Alex, you're gonna.
We have to manage her, but we need her. We need her goals. There's no how we go to AFCON without the refueling, my guy. Yeah.
First check, is she on the starting lineup for the game today against South Africa?
I don't think she is one.
Yeah, I don't think she is in the lineup. But yeah, we need to manage her. We need to manage the minutes we give her. But
okay, what about the impact of Yabolo Lebo Ditebe from the fact that by the lady moves up on there? Is that going to be a huge impact? You think that's going to help us a lot?
Yeah, Bolo never go take it, right? Then we have other players. I think these moves they help. New environments, so new players. Because internationally, we are meeting these
players who are coming from
different. So I think we need to export more players. You understand? I think we can only grow. We can only grow. Yeah, but I'm happy to see what we have. We have like about 10 players or whatever outside.
Really ready to fight players.
We have some in USA, South Africa. We have 2 goalkeepers for South Africa. I think it's good.
But also, guys, I think also where we're looking at in terms of saying, they should expand the pool. We're not just only 2 teams. I think our under-17 is doing quite well. Our under-17, they played more. I think it's Algeria where they went on and lost.
I think I watched that game.
That team, I watched the team. Unfortunately, I forgot her name. I'm sorry, I apologize to her. They have a young striker, very talented girl, okay, very, very talented, composed, scores the goals. Even she got us the goals go Algeria away. Even Lemono, she scored. Even Lemalo, when they were playing, she's constantly on the score sheet. So maybe her own lead came based on it. You find that maybe we'll give it to Wailong or go by.
Let them have the feel.
The idea is not to take them to off,
but let them have the feel of the national
team set up the camp. Try nations and have them there. Sometimes maybe they can even you take them as a surprise package. We have young players now by Wailong they're doing well. Maybe she's our Yamal
exactly.
She will do well. But I think Alex has a plan. He will definitely take us to the quarterfinals again.
Yeah, that was my last question on this, to say, what do you think are the chances for Alex? I know we haven't watched it. I think the Tri Nations will set the tone in terms of what we can probably expect.
But I think
just generally now, what do you think?
I think coming back, first time in Atlanta qualifier, but now we have a bit of experience, we know what to expect. I think we might just do better than last time.
We went to the quarterfinals last time.
Yeah, I think
we're going to the semifinals.
I think we might just make the semifinals. I have trust.
Okay, no comment.
There's only one simple way to go about it.
The road to Morocco is not only for the women or the ladies team; it's also for the gentlemen.
Yes.
And Rubana the national team coach, and a 40,
about
around 40 something men
-1.
-1. And I think you should take it the controversial one now. -1.
Yeah.
He did say something about
discipline and everything.
Discipline, about respect. I don't know if you remember when I told you about his Facebook post.
Yeah.
Where I saw
I did see the post. I did check it out.
This was a huge thing to him. Something would have happened. Immediately after that, then the kid.
Yeah, he's all about discipline, which is a good thing. We want we want disciplined footballers. We want disciplined human beings over and above everything. So but with Cantona being dropped, personally, I don't think I have a lot to say because I don't know. I haven't seen Orapa saying anything about him.
They put something out. They put a statement out, and it looks like they're distancing themselves from all this.
Distancing themselves from any.
Yeah, so now there's nothing.
Whenever it was a confusion. I mean,
no. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So now I wasn't there. If Orapa are distancing themselves,
then it means someone might have told the coach or this happened, and Orapa is saying no, it didn't happen. So there are two pieces of information coming from the same camp.
Yes.
Or for up.
Which would be very unfortunate.
But it has affected the kid.
Yeah, right now Cantona
dropped.
but his love we
But let me tell you where we went wrong.
Yeah.
Correct. We don't condone ill discipline. You understand? The boy, I think Cantona is relatively young. He should have, I hope him being dropped. The first thing is that it's not a permanent drop. Maybe it's just for this camp. Kosafa, from there he's eligible to be called up for national team selection because he's a good player. Talented
very
young
promising
lad,
young striker.
very young lad, promising. But my issue is, Orapa can't come and Bobanta statement when the kid has now been dropped. It has affected him. I believe when this issue started circulating, the player was an issue of ill discipline or whatever.
So you think the statement is protecting Orapa?
The statement is protecting Orapa than it's protecting the player. They should have come out immediately then say no, there's a confusion. The player did not refuse to do that. Or the young man chasing the golden boot, passionate moment. There was a confusion, but he's since been called. We need to know. He's since been called and Khanyeri resolve it. But and then actioning weights, and then you say we are just.
But how sick is that? How sick is refusing to be substituted? How sick is refusing to be substituted as scoring?
But guys, football is a passion.
If he did refuse, I don't know.
I don't know if he refused.
I mean, that's a moment, right?
We don't know that, but what I'm saying is, guys, this is a passionate moment. You scored a brace. You are chasing the golden boot. It's a game of emotions. He could have easily said,
"You're playing against Chadi."
You're playing against Chadi. He could have easily just said,
"Hey," and he did get the goal.
He did. So how he puts out did he that's why we need the details. Coach wait.
According to the statement. But information that reached MM is that one. Because that's why he probably.
So that's not problem. Information. That's the problem. Information Coach Marena information opposed to an official.
But do you know where this leads us to? This leads us to the issue of our clubs need to know, we need to be clear who the mouthpiece of the team is. Because now treasurer or secretary, you don't get the phone or later podcast or no gents. This is the official statement. And then PRO team a statement. They don't know. The player did not refuse. We need to know what happened and we need to protect our players. And part of helping them grow is to help them realize their mistakes. We can't persecute him for a moment of weakness. Allegedly, we need to help him grow. But also helping him grow means well organized. Okay, as a team, this has happened. Let's talk about the boy. Let's protect the image of the boy. If you ask me personally, first thing I would have said was that no, it was a moment of confusion. I want to say, even did we punish him.
It's a club internal matter. You understand? Yeah.
But to I don't know. I'm not even defending him. Thabo was not part of the national team since some issues that happened. He has been out.
Yes.
It hasn't been communicated officially that he's out. He came back now.
Yeah, he came back now.
It looks like they've patched things. So it's a forgiving man, and I think
with Coach Morena, no, he's not a personal. He's nothing personal. The thing is, on the expectation,
exactly.
They have expectations more. So play your football, be disciplined, you'll get your chance. It's as simple as that.
So do you see our players now starting to behave in a particular way? Do you think this is a statement? If you said this is a standard now.
Yes.
No,
right?
Which is good.
Which has to be effective to every player, right?
Yeah, which is good.
Then if you're going to see a top player, maybe Aida Singh about the national team, we're going to be okay, right?
But generally, we haven't really had problems in discipline, to be honest.
Reported, we have had a lot of problems in discipline.
I think
we haven't had reported issues. We have had a lot of discipline.
There's very few cases.
It's actually many cases at national setup.
But also we need to
again, it's hearsay.
The coach, he should be the one dealing with the national team alone.
Okay.
the BFA secretariat, all these other people, they should not be telling him how to run his house. That is his house, is the father of that house. He calls the shots. If he decides to drop a player, he drops the player. If he decides to pick a player, he picks the player. Whoever the boy is at the time, I'm going to sit you out for the next 2 games. Or communicate this is what has happened, and then we go. But you see, the reason why this disciplinary issues are because now we have favorites. It's like holding a certain position against. When a player does this, but no, players must be disciplined. And maybe it's a good example to say, AFCON, we can't afford anything.
Yeah.
And remember, the mandate is that he has to go win COSAFA. He has to go win COSAFA. So any slight thing that might derail Kempo, that seems like that, he has to make sure that it is under control.
Yeah. So you are Morebudi. Are you announcing that you have dropped Cantona because of disciplinary issues?
Personally, I don't think I would have. Yeah, I don't think I would have. Right now, Orapa is the statement afterward. It's contradictory to what we've been hearing on the internet. So that's why where did Coach Morana get the information? Did he get the information officially from Orapa? Because I believe you should be calling Orapa. You call them what I'm Kibisa your player.
And if it's official,
so you should
Orapa
call them again what I'm dropping your player. Then Orapa should have communicated then or no. That indiscipline, we don't know nothing about. You understand? So that's where now Nike confused the thing. Something somewhere, information somewhere higher flawed the way it should have.
Okay, your coach MM, are you announcing on a particular media outlets that you have dropped the player because of?
First thing I do is I give the boy a ring. Okay, give him personally a ring. Cantona, what has happened? What is going on, my boy? Explain your situation. Call the club, and then we agree. Okay. When I announced that I'm dropping him, I think he should know. I hope he knew the coach is. This has happened. The coach is dropping me for this time. I drop it this time, but we are doing that. But also, I don't think I've seen a lot of media houses, but we are the side of the player. But reach out to him. I think maybe we should try to give him a call, so that. Let's kind of speculate that how.
Yeah, because most of this thing, how can I tell? Mostly in Reputua, Kid Defense in Lagos Stadium. It was never an official word from whoever. Kid Defense, there might have been a confusion, but it's ready to know a certain player can pay whatever, or by decide otherwise, which is fair.
But also, guys. Coach Mpote is a very strict man, very strict, staunch and upright. Don't think he can take it. A player can substitute you. I don't see that happening. Not him leading 2-0, and I don't see that happening under his tutelage. I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm just saying maybe he's grown softer, but he's a very staunch and professional coach. He wouldn't have let that happen. But like I said, after the game, when the issue started circulating, Orapa was supposed to give us a statement or clarify.
But that's the thing, my guy. Can I after every game, Ronaldo supporter, you post on Facebook?
Then
are you gonna be taking out the statement every weekend?
Each and every situation.
You can't.
No, but
you understand. So right now, this one escalated because now Cantona has been dropped.
But somebody got a call from the national team office, right?
Yeah.
Either directly through Coach MM or through PR or whoever. But there was a conversation between BFA and Orapa.
And Orapa.
That led to the decision and the announcement.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
Then there's another communication from Orapa now to the public.
Yeah.
But also,
I don't know. But I think it's
why this whole thing is confusing. Okay, this is a young lady who just signed a new contract to go Orapa.
Yeah, he signed a 3-year.
He signed a new 3-year contract to go Orapa. Means he's happy there. Things are going well for him. He just scored a brace. Okay, fine. The reason why I get Orapa to remains is a statement. Remember, on social media. Some social media sports pages started breaking the news officially, sharing it, even broadcasting the matter. But as is the norm, a lot of our pages but are from the grapevine Facebook. They whatever is there. So it became something that they should have managed to protect the player. Or anything that involves your player, call the player, put clarity to it, give the coach a call. Statement or images or something brewed. They should have defended that. I think that was a red flag for my part.
in terms of the upcoming COSAFA, how do you think we're going to perform?
We should win it.
We should win. Are we going to win it?
We should win it.
We should is an instruction, but
No.
are we winning it?
The mandate is to win it.
Is to win it.
Yeah.
I understand the mandate,
Yeah, the mandate
but
is-
are we winning it?
I think we have the players to win it. South Africa's main team is not even, they are sending their B team as
Yeah,
always.
yeah.
We should not be failing to beat the B team when that is our core team. So hella, I think, Remo Group Zambia, what's the other team?
What's that? Can you confirm for us?
Confirm for us the other team.
But you know, Zambia alone is strong COSAFA.
Zambia is strong. All these other teams, maybe except South
Except
Yeah,
South
for
Africa.
Zimbabwe.
Even though
Except
South Africa,
Africa.
if South Africa wins, they win easily
Yeah.
because South Africa is never necessarily putting in top
Effort.
of their players.
But remember that
Can you check for us? Fact checker. We forgot the.
Yeah.
because
So in the sense, the mandate is to win.
it's true.
Yeah, the mandate is to
Are we
win.
winning it? And second question is,
I hope we
if
win
we
it.
don't win it, is that a red flag for the coach or are you gonna panic if we don't win it?
No, I don't think it will be time to press the panic button yet.
Okay.
Yeah. But now what I'm hoping for, after the COSAFA, Coach Moreno, the core that he knows he can trust going forward. The core, the next few months we build Morobone, Raku, AFCON. Winning or not winning COSAFA it's not a make or break.
So your belief is that this just ended season
Yeah.
has played an important role in terms of who is going to AFCON and which not.
Yeah, most
Not
definitely.
the first half that is gonna start.
Yeah, most definitely, whether we like it or not. Because AFCON is similar like November.
November, December.
Yeah.
December
Because November can travel like we were doing
Yeah.
this.
League ya rona lo ene it's about nice similar
A bit late, yeah.
August is also similar.
Yeah. So I'm hoping we're not similar like now because it will help us Laura in our preparation.
For the players to be active.
Yeah, to be active. You understand? Reads or rather dealing more.
Yes, we should win that. Good minimum we should go to. We have Comoros by the way. It's Comoros facts check up on them there. It's Comoros, Zambia, and us.
Okay.
3 teams, only one
Only
goes
one-
to the
only one
semi-finals.
I think that will be easy.
Bangobati played final.
It's
I think that
Comoros,
will
us,
And Zambia.
It should
Three.
be
Referee, it's
doable.
already winning 4-4. You know, there's always
It
that
should be
group. Is,
doable.
I was in
The first game?
Yeah.
First game
What's the first game?
should be Comoros.
no, we should be winning.
It's Comoros.
We should be winning that three team group, man.
Yeah, we
But you
should
know
be-
our issue, my issue is we're always goal shy. You understand? Let me tell you what I foresee happen. We're going to beat Comoros. Zambia is going to beat Comoros, and then we're going to play a draw with Zambia. Minimum.
Yeah.
Then Zambia might
Hit
pass
that goal.
that goal difference because we are goal shy. But Comoros, we should be hitting them 6-0. Eh?
Messi.
But the boys have been scoring.
Huh?
It's Messi in the
Zambia.
46.
First game is Zambia.
Is Messi on the 46? I don't think so.
Messi, what then?
Messi should be there.
What else?
Comoros. 9 June, Comoros.
But we'll know probably next week. Is it next week when
Next
he's
week.
gonna draw the entire
After drop.
after dropping?
He's going
For
to
now,
put
we can
players.
just
we can just speculate. But guys, we shouldn't go there with any other option.
But to win.
We have to win it. Zambia, we have to make sure that we take.
Normally, the BFA put a mandate for the coach to win it.
Yes, they did put for him to win it. So we must go all out at Zambia. Also, it's not just about winning it, guys. A lot of these players, like we said before many times, football is their career. This is the time to elevate. This is the time to be seen by a lot of scouts from different teams. The scouts that were deleting from not just from South Africa, from even leagues about North Africa. You know, players tend to do well in North Africa.
Yeah.
It's up to every player who gets called. It's up to them to say, I'm going to live my life on that pitch today.
raise your
When you
hand.
say that, I don't know how factual this is, but I think I heard Morena Guaka or Johnson is in there because there are options in South Africa that probably wanted to look at him, and they're just giving him that exposure. Mutusi. And I think it's time Mutusi goes.
It's time.
He has been really brilliant. There's nothing more to offer in this.
No, I think
He has
Bomutusi.
been brilliant and
I
consistent.
think
He has done
Bomutusi
it
and a
all.
few players. Now, if you like what they could and should have left a few seasons back.
Yeah.
We've had some solid performance, but unfortunately, they haven't made the move to better leagues.
The agent that's
The agent, that's nah.
No comment.
Yeah.
I don't want any issues with any agent. No
the
comment.
agent, the lady.
But yeah, Morena is looking out for a number of the young lads there. I hope he gives them a chance. I hope Libo Batamanda have really given a chance. I
Yeah.
think we can leave a few players.
We
in South
definitely should.
Africa
We should
after
leave a few players there.
Yeah, like right now, do you have a plan in the PSL? Or TT was the last guy?
this.
TT was the last
We don't have.
Yeah.
No, I think we should go back to. There was a point where we had your Deep Juluka, Deep Sim, Zambia, Mafoko. You
so
understand?
many.
Yeah, we need. You understand? We need to get back to that
So
point.
the question that I'm going in now when you guys are saying that,
Yeah.
what is it? Do you think it's a problem with marketing, or it's a problem with quality, or it's a problem with connection? Sometimes the problem is just there are no relationships anymore.
I
Because
think,
because somebody said to me, the last time really we had an influx that was actually woman.
yeah,
Is that so much that was working hard?
yeah.
In
But
terms of
okay,
relations.
But also it's
that could be a factor.
Yeah.
One other thing, I think also how we exported it to a certain league. The onus is on you to perform.
So at least-
The moment you start performing, that's more level go to and
Where are you coming from?
Where you come from? We might have
Who is the
a few
next
more
best
than-
guy?
You
kind of
understand?
thing, yeah.
So maybe the last guys, they didn't raise the flag as much as we would have.
But they did. I think TT was performing well go Super Sport. Even
Yeah, TT played good Super Sport.
Even Lugo Kaiser Chiefs. He had out some, you know, he started well, then injury, then came back and played well. But guys, there are two things. One, our commitment to the player. I think sometimes they get called, they get there, they're not willing to really understand or how the football player, how they they put in the extra effort. Because you're a foreigner.
Yeah,
they need to understand that the concept that they are foreigners and they're playing for their bread. How malapi? They get comfortable. South Africa is friendly. You see our guys, Boss Kebo, Lelebo TT,
Up there in the Arabic nations.
those guys are putting in humongous effort. Then number two, guys, we are foreigners. Okay, there are options. We are not the only ones looking to sell. A lot of our player agents or managers, even our teams, they tend to put a price tag more player ring. Have team that's a PSL matata 5 million. Team 3 million. Next thing, another team from Zambia, they will sell that player for 500,000 rand.
They take
Yeah.
to one and get three free. Those kind of deals.
We mustn't stand in the way of players by putting ridiculous prices. And I know those are the things that our agents are negotiating. Or no, let's,
They put in some fixed kind of
things.
But also, let's introduce this other element that can be important into this conversation. There is an kind of a wave that has changed. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't want to use the word that you guys are using. The player managers in the country, because everybody has failed the test.
You don't want to say agents?
Yes, everybody has failed the test and they are not.
Okay.
I can report the name
They failed the FIFA test.
Yes. So why are you giving people a test?
We have
No, we need to respect the performance.
what's his name?
We have money. Ntoyiwa.
Yeah, we have Moran.
Yeah, that's the only guy.
We have
Shout out to
Moran.
him, great friend
Yeah.
of mine. It's
Yeah.
not based here. So
No, it's not based
it's
here.
It's the
Yeah.
only
It's the
dude.
only dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but
I wanted to
I
say
think Moran
maybe the
should
player
help us,
managers,
right?
maybe the player managers and also the players and whatever wave that is happening is taking players more to the side the eco team. You understand?
Yeah.
It's not necessarily because we are weak, we are lower, we are poor quality
No,
kind
true,
of
true.
thing. Maybe the
Poor
wave
quality.
is let's not necessarily focus on South African leagues and football and maybe just go up there because maybe there's more money, there's more chances.
We want
of-
them to go up there.
Yeah, I think North Africa.
Because we are doing
That's
good
right.
that
We are
side.
doing good that side. Yeah. I think we should try to keep exporting our players. But the other matter, we should stop overpricing players because the dream is abana and it's not good. Somebody comes offers you better money in a better league and team overprice. How can you are discouraged from there? You can't even go play for this guy anymore. You understand?
But also
And they're not changing your life at the same time. You understand?
remember PSL also sells to North African leagues of late.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
either way,
yeah.
it's a stepping stone that everybody's going to North Africa and Arabic leagues. So in a way,
We are closer to Europe there, my
You're closer to Europe. Correct.
Yeah.
PSL is not the next. It's not the last step. You want to go to North Africa. You want to go to Europe. So our players need to know where they can get better exposure. Where can they get better paid? They should go.
Yeah.
And they should play for that. Play their hearts out.
Then we'll have a better national team.
We'll have a better national team. But also, why are Galaxy players not called for COSAF? I mean, we haven't had an official statement from either side.
Communication is a problem because I honestly think there's nothing much. It's all about
They're playing the FA Cup.
FA. Yeah.
No, that's
and they really have to win the FA Cup.
that's it. But we need official communication.
There has to be some communication.
From home. Bro.
No, especially when you have players like, for instance, Chichima. So how much national team we are thinking?
Lloyd,
Is he out or
Lloyd,
that?
For every national team, you can be put out statement or I can be just mama because 1, 2, 3. I can be
Or say it.
because 1, 2, 3.
Or say it when you're calling.
Oh my God.
When you're doing a call, we can
But
just say.
let
But we're talking about we're talking about joining.
No,
We're not talking about your normal.
You can talk about the player that you called up. Yeah, you can be talking about the player that you haven't called up. If Kero and I get 1, 2, 3, what am I saying about Manomu Gungurungu? King is a weekend.
But for all top players, we have to question why is so and so not.
We can question, but is the buck stops with the coach at the end of the day.
Who just to explain?
The coach just
No,
explain.
you can
Who always explains?
He explains. I can't call he explained, all right, I didn't call Sundowns players because they're playing
Club World Cup.
World Cup.
Because you know that.
Or I didn't call Pesita because of this.
We just
Because of
needed to
form.
know.
Yes.
Guys, we are depending on Gilo Barudi for
Okay.
as a key part of our team. We need to know.
Don't you think they're wondering also the players if they are not involved?
Did someone ask Coach Morena that? Is it
I
on
don't-
record?
I don't know.
Yeah, because I
we
believe
have to watch that.
We
We have to watch that
Yeah.
point.
If we can
for us
ask
to know
him,
if they did ask.
he will say something. Or why was I bitter Ziki? Like that. Yeah, but you can say put out an official.
No. Officially, we don't say he should sit down and write. No, he's not supposed to be writing to us
You
every
just
day.
communicate.
Just communicate.
But I can't be just Gilo.
Yeah,
Okay,
because
he's a key player.
me and him don't know. Maybe you know.
Maybe you
Why are they
he's a
not?
key player.
No, I don't know. But now what I'm saying,
He is a key player.
I'm saying,
He is a key
I'm
player.
saying you can talk about the player that you called up. You
This
understand?
is still going to happen.
Listen, for him to go to AFCON, he really needs to get his
So you
form
don't.
back. Because he scored in the way there. But for now, he hasn't
I'm
played
putting him
well.
under too much stress.
Yeah.
For now, he hasn't done well. He needs. I think for me, honestly, there are a few names on my list. It's AFCON. I only have about 5 names. It's this
Five.
this
Let me
sponsor
hear your
only
5.
I only have 5 names
Then I'm going to have
that are going to
Definitely going to have call.
TT.
In fact, I can start writing.
Teenage-
We're going to start from here
teenage.
going forward.
teenage.
Oh, it's his fight.
It is. Okay.
It's his fight.
It's the same
Why are
fight.
you leading his fight?
No, I think it's TT. Captain definitely.
Okay.
That's if I was suspended.
You're not even starting with the goalkeeper.
Let's say, barring any injuries or suspension, let's go.
Barring
You're not
any
even
injuries
starting
or
with the-
suspensions. Captain. Then Tumisan Uraboni, Dembele, Lengole Lago Lirbergele.
Okay.
And then we have Skebo.
Okay.
Skebo.
Skebo
Skebo
He's gonna
definitely.
He's gonna play a lot of.
And then you have Hape for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's late.
It's one player that I never
And
really
then for-
gave attention
You
and
You know what
much
they
of
say
respect on the field.
You know what they
until
say again?
just recently.
But the
He's a brilliant player.
How's only been a game now moon, but how come
Yeah, he's a brilliant player. He's a brilliant. Shout out to him, man.
Yeah, and then my last definitely last one is Gilbert Baruti. This 5 for sure, but goalkeeper. I have a
to still live like on the plane, but
no, I'm not saying that.
No, he's speaking.
That's
This is
sure,
fine.
sure.
This
That's
is
my
fine.
fight. No, I'm sure.
How about the good player? Who are the five?
Stretch it to 10.
But Mutusi is going.
Do you know why these key players will give him?
Yeah,
Do you understand?
I hear you.
going.
You know,
I
we
hear
don't
you,
have
I'm not
lack of
sure.
options more Mudikotareng. We have a lot of talented quarters.
Where?
We have a lot of talented. Level la team ya rona gore be di quarters.
Are you saying
You didn't put in Mutusi.
Are you saying we don't have a lot of talented midfielders?
No, these ones are for sure. Hey, there's no way we're playing a game without Orobod.
Yeah.
But-
Without skill.
I thought
That
skill.
guy is a
Yeah.
baller.
Are you going to AFCON without CCTV?
CCTV. I'm not saying we're going without him, but he needs to perform. He needs to.
Oh, but he is saving his fight.
That's
What am I fighting?
We're having a discussion.
No, I'm saying.
No, you're putting words in his mouth.
Right now, on Torquala list, this is my 5. But CCTV will consider after this 5. And also, CCTV, remember, I think before the last few qualifiers, in Anzazimo national team,
Yeah.
he has a tendency of dropping in form.
Why is it not
Because he
that
knows
one? Why it's not telling? I don't qualify as a CCTV.
So it looks like there's a good kind of relationship between
He understands.
Coach MM and Mutusi Cooper,
Yeah.
and he's back into
the fold, yeah.
do you see him regaining his form and actually
If he's,
watching that play?
the first question is, will he be playing next season?
With Mutusi,
Because my issue with
Mutusi,
you never know where he's going to play.
What is it? How is his
If he's
contract
going
so
to
far?
play, I don't know his contract issue. But if Mutusi is playing on top form and everything,
with Mutusi,
Definitely.
the talent is not
is
questionable.
not questionable. Highly.
Mutusi, you know, Cooper, my guy, when he's firing, there's no how you leave Mutusi.
But also I'm taking
one of the
Peace.
better
It's your number
talents.
6. Yeah,
Peace is
number
definitely going.
6. It's a piece.
Yeah, it's definitely going.
I'm taking Peace to AFCON.
But I don't see him getting minutes.
My-
But he's
my-
definitely
I don't need him to get minutes. He's going.
No, I don't know. That one is going to depend on GU
Yeah.
and how they restructure their squad for CAF.
Yeah.
And where it leaves Pist in that.
Yeah,
That's
that's a big
That's
one.
what
Because they have so many games coming up.
But this is one boy we're supposed to make sure he's playing.
we should
week in,
be
week out.
protecting
No, we need to
him.
protect him.
We
Not
should
only
be
from
protecting
on and
him.
off the field.
On and off.
We
I
should be
remember South
protecting him and
Africa
going.
ba re mo le mo bonang a re lebogile le ha ile kae hela ko ile go ragana mo tshele thubo. I think that information
We should do the same
be
like Pist.
That information
because
should be
that's
the
a
same.
gem.
But also, Kirona Rebolang, our players, guys. Pist does well. He's performed well. We're all vouching for him, young player of the season.
Yeah.
Next thing, Okopanali Pist, wherever place you meet him, Murakela Kote, why are you doing that? You're not appreciating the boy. You're killing him.
No, I didn't know he drinks at all.
No, get a hell out.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what.
He's giving an
Okay,
example.
also-
We don't know if he
Say-
drinks or doesn't.
He's not necessarily saying.
Oh, I wanted us to clear it because we don't know.
Yeah, that's what happens a lot of times with our fans to the players.
Yeah.
We tell a lot of players that are appreciate that. We tell a lot no, he's my boy. We're going out for drinks. You're not supposed to be going out for drinks with this boy.
Yeah.
Supposed to be home recovering. Really,
I kept saying nothing. President
Hey,
should be the same message too, because we need that kid on top four.
Yeah.
We need him to go higher,
Yeah.
not lower.
Yeah, no, true.
Shout out! Thank you so much for watching episode 6. We are signing out.
Cheers, cheers. We are out.
Bye.